Anyway, so we'll be starting in the city of Syria. You guys find yourselves here in the middle of the Celebration of Light Festival. Let me know if you guys can hear this thing going. Is that too soft, too loud? I'll move it up a bit. There we go.
A little loud. Turn it down.
Loud?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Lacey, there's a master music volume on your settings. You can lower if it's too loud for you.
Where is it at?
It's in the when you hit the
in the little
cogwheel, it's
cogwheel.
gonna be right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And since I have
Adjust
two
that to
screens, I have my sheet on the other side.
There we go. That's much better because it was just like it was at full max and I absolutely couldn't hear anything anyone was saying. I was like, what? What?
Okay, well.
Okay, sorry.
All good. So, you guys are in the middle of the Celebration of Light Festival. There are various stores operating, selling goods from across the land. People are allowed to partake in drink and similar joys in public, so long as it's within reason. And this is all policed by a guard regiment from the Sigil Shield Guild. The festival lasts for about a week and commemorates and pays respect to all the gods of good, including Pelor, Elona, Erroneous, Ra, Faltus, etc., etc. There are a whole bunch of them. People from all sorts of different credos, religions have all gathered here and are all paying their respects. They have different ceremonies throughout the week. And while there are typically one or two attention-seeking protests, they are typically very peaceful ones. There's people being noisy away in the corner and everyone can ignore them happily. How you came to be at this city is entirely up to you. Whether it be you were here for a job or you were here for just to enjoy the festival, whatever reason you were here for to begin with. The people of the Celebration of Light Festival are more welcoming than most, as it's the just the general vibe of the festival itself is to be more welcoming and accepting. So most folks treated with indifference or less acceptance are more welcome and treated more equally for the most part. So you guys find yourselves gathered around the market center, looking at all the stalls and everyone trading. There are various people who are standing up and sort of shouting over each other, like, come buy our stuff here. And the other one across the way, like, no, buy our stuff instead. Don't buy his, he's ugly. No, the hell with that guy. There's back and forth going throughout the streets. And it's at this point that I'll get everyone to roll a perception check. So what I mean by that is on your character sheet, you'll have one of your skills, perception. You can either click that or you can roll 1d20 plus whatever the number is next to your perception. When you click it, you'll notice that it rolls 2 dice, like it did with K there. And whenever you do that and you have 2 rolls there, that's for advantage and disadvantage. Just take the one on the left if it's just a normal standard roll.
So only 13 then.
So, yeah, you got the 13, yes.
Okay, wait. Perception, it's 1d20, right? Or 2?
Yes,
Yep.
So 1d20 plus whatever perception. You have next to your perception.
Okay.
Mine's an 11.
Oh,
11.
Oh my god. That's what happens when you have this.
Oh my god.
I think I should change. Like,
Probably
color.
a good idea.
No, because transparent is
all
this
color.
Defaults to jet black.
You just shot a block of dark matter.
The chat says you rolled a natural 20. We're just going to have to take its word on that.
Oh my god.
are you serious? Don't pick Shrek Green, please.
Oh yeah, Nick, did you tell Jake about the 3D die?
The what? Sorry.
Did I
The
do that
3D
right? No, I
dice?
did not fucking do that right. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
3D dice. Right. So on your little My Settings cogwheel, there's the two things you should click. There's Enable 3D dice and then automatically roll 3D dice.
Yeah, I have that checked already.
Oh, I forgot to check
Yeah.
that one. For the
Wait,
automatic.
okay.
Yeah, because that way you don't have to like click on the screen and like simulate like rolling the dice. It'll just do it for you, which is
Unless you want to do it, guys.
unless you
that's
really
fine,
want
too.
to like click and drag and be like, woohoo, I'm rolling dice. But you know,
Right.
Wait, where's perception again? I know it's in the
it's-
character.
The box next to your stats.
yes,
The
there's
box.
one called. There's a big
Perception.
box there titled skills, and there'll be a whole bunch of different things: acrobatics, animal handling, arcana.
Yes.
You want perception.
Yes.
They're all in alphabetical order.
Oh, there it is.
Oh man. Oh. Okay. Oh, now I see what I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, jeez.
Okay.
Man.
Lacey's going all out.
Seriously.
25. Just like Lacey can see the future.
Everything. As a vision. That's just gonna punch Kay in the face.
Please don't. I didn't do anything yet.
Is this fun yet?
You guys noticed that the guard presence is a lot less very suddenly than it was earlier. Like before, there were guards everywhere patrolling the stalls, like speaking to the townspeople, just generally wandering around having a presence. But as you look around now, the guards, like there's barely any around. There's like maybe one or two here, if any. You do also see, after you notice this, you see one guard run between a couple of buildings into an alley leading toward the residential area, just running. At this point, I'd like to ask you guys, what would you like to do?
Oh.
I'm a curious one, so obviously I might want to follow. Maybe there's something
Follow the guy.
interesting I can check.
Alrighty.
Do I sense anything in my finish
Yeah.
forcing?
Anything? No.
Nothing. Okay.
Also, a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a cart, where do I leave my cart?
Your cart would be it would be taken care of by the Electrum Trading Company, the local merchant guild.
Okay, good. So let's say I put
Yeah,
it
they're
there
in charge of all that kind of stuff. So it would be safely away in one of their warehouses if it's something like they keep it under a pretty strict guard of people that work for the guild. So they're very trustworthy folks for the most part. So leaving your stuff with them is typically, pretty safe and no worries.
Yeah, and sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all good.
That's okay.
If you guys have any questions like that, let me know.
It's just my first time, so I'm just like,
Yeah, no worries. The rust will be the rust and dust will be shaken off as we get more into it. You'll be more comfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Kay said he wanted to follow the person. What would everyone else like to do? Wants to follow the guard.
I would follow the guard as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would probably look twice, and then probably follow the guard.
Alrighty.
I'd follow behind, but keep my distance.
Alrighty. Anyone who wants to try and sneak, go ahead and roll a stealth check. Anyone else who just gonna stroll up behind him like la la la, then just go right on ahead and do that.
Well then.
And this is stealth, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent. La, la. All right, so a few of you are sticking to shadows and just kind of keeping out of eye shot of this guy. A couple of you are just kind of crouching down and like walking a few paces behind him.
Just not politely, like,
Is that Lacey?
Being quote unquote stealthy. And he continues running into the residential district, and you see him run to a house, couple stories tall, and at the front of the house there, he's met by another guard, and they speak to one another, and they spot a couple of you guys, and they don't seem to really mind. They just go back to talking, and one of them goes inside the house. They looked kind of stressed.
Can I see if I can try to hear what they're saying?
Alrighty.
What role would that be?
Suppose that would be either perception or investigation, whichever one you have a higher stat in. Go with that.
Well, I'll take perception.
Alrighty. Yeah. Alright, so you can, as they approach each other, you could hear them, they mention a body, and they talk about witnesses, and then the guy goes upstairs. That's about the best you could glean from it.
Okay.
You said that they went inside of a building, right?
Yes.
I would sneak towards the building a little bit more. Would that be investigation?
That would be,
That's
if you want to
stealth.
sneak up, that would be stealth.
Stealth, okay.
Investigation would be more like if you're trying to check something out or
Oh, okay.
investigate something.
Yeah, I would probably try to get closer and listen in a little bit more.
All right.
So would that be investigation, or is that still stealth?
Go ahead and roll stealth and then investigation. So we
Okay.
switch over to.
And then do you want me to roll investigation now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Stealth and then investigation. Okay. So, you're able to sneak up right beside the house. Let me just get some peep up in here. Yeah. Give me a sec, and then I'll
No worries.
open this up to you guys so you can see it. Or I'm missing person who. There we go. Reveal some stuff here. So you guys are in alleyway back here. Street. Buildings, the walls here. The alley back here. And Lacey, you are down here now. You managed to stealth over there.
Where
and
am I
this
at?
is
Oh, I
the
need to move that
building in
down.
question.
There I am.
Yep. So this is you down here.
Okay.
And everyone else has their own minis here. So this one here, Lazira, am I saying it right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. And this one over here, Opairin.
A Tyron? I don't know.
Tyron. Okay. You got Kay's character there, Gunther.
Yeah.
And you've got Diana there. All right. Cool. And these are the guards here, standing by the front door and speaking. There we go.
Excuse me, that wasn't my character. That was just me burping.
Just
Fair
really
enough.
Cover blown.
Super stealthy, and just like
Character.
the stealthiest burp.
Hella stealth. So, you kind of hide behind the corner there, but one of them has gone inside, and they've kind of stopped talking now.
He might be talking to the door.
It's a possibility.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to see what this does.
Oh,
Does that only come up for me, or does it come up for everyone?
That comes up for everyone.
Everyone.
Okay.
you're like, oh, okay. Everyone got to see that.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be really important right now.
So, what's the guard doing in front of the door?
He's just kind of standing there keeping guard. He looks kind of nervous.
Okay, well, I'm a people's person, so I'm gonna go up to him and say hi and
Alrighty.
ask what's going on.
Alrighty. You can feel free to move your mini there.
How do you
Character.
move? Just arrow keys?
If you have the black mouse selected, you can click on your.
Are you running
your
into
character,
the
you can
wall? You're like forcing yourself inside the building.
Sprints in.
I'm gonna
Hi,
just
how
go
you
say
going?
hi and then like start pounding on the door immediately. What's your
Knock,
buddy
knock.
doing in there?
So yeah, I
Um,
pretty much go up to him and ask, "Hello, how are you doing?"
Alright, well, the guard will. He wasn't expecting anyone to just show up here. Very clearly, because he just sort of is a bit jumpy. Oh, yes. There's nothing to see here. Don't worry about it. Feel free to go and enjoy the rest of the festival.
Then I just do a little bit of small talk, like, "Fine
Mhm.
day, isn't it?"
Yeah, it's an alright day, I suppose. It's at this point that the door opens and the other guard comes back out, sees you there and just kind of freezes.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
How's the wife?
Yeah, he is also just kind of a little startled by your presence.
Is something the
Kind
matter?
of whispers something to the other guard and then says, yeah, just why don't you guys go back to the festival? Don't worry about what's going on here. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all right here now. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, and don't worry, I won't tell anyone if you want to tell me.
roll a persuasion check.
Thank you. Well, that's the wrong check. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Oh, there it is.
Oh my god! Does it work?
They kind of look at one another and kind of sigh. And all right, well, I guess we can allow him through and have him check it out. No harm could be done, right? And this guy turns back around and heads back inside. And this guy continues to stand by the door and can go inside the building now. Immediately, there's a stairway leading up.
Before I go in or anything, I feel something sketchy is going on, so can I do an insight check to see if I can figure out what their intentions are?
Yeah, go ahead. 17. Yeah, there's definitely something off about these guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't actually need to see anything. You can just tell, and that's all I need. Words are enough.
All right. Well, this guard is like, well, we found a body inside. There's a man that's been killed. One of the priests here, who's meant to be giving a sermon later this afternoon. And we are not sure how he died. we're trying to figure it out. We've sent for someone to go and alert the captain of the guard, and we're just kind of waiting for him to show up. But we can't figure out what's happened exactly.
I see.
And just by looking the guy up and down with your insight check, you can tell this guy he's pretty weedy. He looks kind of new and anxious and like it's his first day. Yeah.
I have trust issues, so I'll have to decline entering for now.
Did you tell him that you have trust issues?
No. No, I didn't say that. That's
let me be open with you guys. I don't trust you.
So I'm not gonna go in.
It's like, I have to be quite honest with you. This place is kind of triggering me right now, so I'm just gonna leave.
Right?
No, what I'll say is, oh, I see. Well, good luck with that, and I just kind of back away.
Okay.
Can I just walk around the building, like just going for a walk and see if I notice something, anything? Would that be like investigation?
Or
perception?
A perception check.
Perception.
Okay. Walking around the building that you're up against now, or the one where
The one where the thing happened.
Right. Feel free to let your character walk around and survey the building. Are you going to walk around like just around the outside of the building?
Yeah, just around the outside.
Okay. Well, as you do that, reveal a little more of this. This.
Where is the dead body?
Okay. So
Savvy just goes straight up like, "Where's the dead body, yo?"
Yeah. So as I do that, do I notice anything strange about the building? Do I?
You don't see any broken windows, any points of forced entry,
Okay.
anything like that. It just seems like the rest of the houses in the area, just an average multi-story house.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. The guards don't really take any notice of you wandering around the building.
Interesting.
What would everyone else like to do?
Hold on. I'm gonna actually start following Gunther around and see if I can try and talk to him about getting some answers. So, what would I have to roll for that?
Just to sneak around behind him, or to just kind of approach him and say,
him.
hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and
Sup, bro?
Yeah, just give him a little sup, bro, and talk. It depends on him whether his character is down with chatting or not.
So, how do I turn?
Oh yeah, so you click
on your character
and there's a tiny little. There's all the little squares around it, and there's one that's off to the side. There you go.
So I would approach Gunther. I wouldn't really know what his name is, but I would ask like, hey, what were you doing talking to those guards? Because I would probably think it's a bit suspicious and that maybe he would be involved. I don't say that just yet, but I just yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking that he's a little suspicious because that he was just talking to the guards, very nonchalantly, as I just heard them talk about a dead body. So I would approach him.
Yep. Go ahead and roll a insight check.
Okay.
All right. So he doesn't like once you approach him and speak to him, get a general feel from him. He doesn't seem all that sketchy. He just seemed confident when he approached them. That might have just been it.
Well,
what was that?
He doesn't seem at all sketchy. He just seems as though, well, I mean, he does seem a little bit sketchy. He's wearing a hat and a mask, but he was also, when he approached them, he just seemed to approach them with confidence, and that could be all that there was to it.
Okay.
Well, to answer your question, since you ask, I'm just curious and I just like following rumors around.
Well, shouldn't you just kind of like keep to yourself?
Just. Yeah, that. Oh well, I just maybe there's something interesting somewhere, and I like finding things, so.
So you like finding things that could possibly get yourself killed. That's nice.
Well, I mean, if I can turn a profit, it's fine, and if no one gets hurt, it's even better.
A profit? A profit? So.
Oh, pardon me, I think I didn't introduce myself. I am Gunther, a traveling merchant.
Sorry. I don't. Well, sorry, it's a little embarrassing.
No, that's cool.
No problem.
I don't really care who you are. I just think that you're acting a bit suspicious and everything.
That's quite rude of you to say, but that's alright, because I'll just be on my way then.
What did they say? What were they talking about?
Oh, just some old guy died. I actually don't know if he's old, but someone died. But to me, they seem kind of sketchy, so I don't really want to follow in. At least not if I'm on my own.
So you're dead certain that the guy died of old age?
No.
Is that what you're assuming?
No, he didn't die of old age. They told me that they don't know what killed the priest, so I'm guessing they're trying to find out what that is.
What was that?
I said, oh no, oh man, what did I say? Everyone was coughing. But yeah, no, oh no, he didn't die of old age. They told me he got killed by something, probably. We don't know what it is.
So,
we don't know what happened.
Your story, first you say that he died of old age, and now you're saying he was killed.
Oh, I never said he died of old age. I just said he's an old guy, but I don't know that.
Well, I'll be on my way now. What? Wait, what?
I said if anything, it could be a young priest.
How do you know that?
I said, if anything, I'm speculating.
Okay. Sorry, I'm stuck at this.
Oh, no, don't worry.
You're doing good.
Very good.
It was my character speaking.
Okay.
He said he was only speculating.
As I'm just kind of pacing around the building, do I notice them talking?
Yeah, you would have. You would have seen them.
I would have seen them.
You would have probably gone around this way. Gone around the back end of the building. Come around here and probably seen them from about here.
Okay.
Just passed right by us.
Just walk by like, hey, sup, and just continues walking.
I'll try to listen to their conversation from across the alley.
Alrighty. Roll either perception or investigation, whichever one you have more points in.
Okay.
Do you say Inception?
15. Okay. Yeah, you can hear it from there.
Okay.
Like the way the buildings kind of channel the sound through, you can hear it across the way. You hear them talking about there's a dead guy. Is he old? I don't know. He might be a priest. He could be a young priest. Don't know what killed him. Did he die of old age? I don't know. Bit of back and forth.
Can I hear that from where I'm standing?
Yes.
I do hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm getting interested, so I get a little bit closer.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Bold move.
Right. Rare.
If you want to move off the grid, hold down Alt and then click and drag your thing where you
Okay,
want
there
to
we
move
go.
it. Yeah. If the grid snapping is a little bit off, it is a bit.
Dude, I hate being alone. Can I move a little bit closer?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Real close.
That is real.
I love how most of it is like, even though everyone was bunched up in that fucking alley, no one had really given a shit about everyone else in there.
Yeah, everyone else
I was actually gonna
was
note.
quiet, doing their own thing.
I was
Doing their
actually
own thing
gonna.
as a group.
It was like freaking Scooby-Doo, just all in a group, looking over the corner.
Yes.
And no one
Like everyone was ignoring each other until now.
I was actually about to point that out too.
So, wait. So, is Gunther Fred? Gang, let's split up.
He just bails and everyone leaves.
Right?
There's a dead body in here. Row, Jackie.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs!
Oh, God. Anyway, so what would everyone like to...
Okay, so after hearing about this, approach the guard, and I tell him, so apparently there's rumors that priest has died. Is that true?
He looks a little taken aback and said, "Oh man, rumors spread really fast here." Yeah.
Did I hear that?
This guy is fired. First day on the
Did
job, blows it. How do you fuck up that badly on your first day?
Did I hear anything that she just said to the guy?
Yeah.
Well, I might have been a tad loud.
No, fucking Diana's just like, hey, so someone died?
Sup, nerd? Did someone die in here?
But he's like, yeah, there is a dead body. We're trying to work out what happened. He's been stabbed by something, but we don't know exactly what it is that stabbed him.
Well, it piques my interest because it's kind of part of what I do. So I'll ask him, do you mind if I take a look?
And he's like, yeah, sure. Go right on ahead. You'll probably have a better chance of figuring this one out than us. So.
I stopped talking to Gunther and can I hear from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Diana is a loud person.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I heard that too.
He's just shouting this. So,
I would like to investigate this dead body. This guy's like, oh god. God.
Probably doesn't help that she's a fucking tiefling too.
Yeah.
So I interrupt Gunther whatever he's speaking. I don't really fucking care. Shut up. Be quiet, nerd. Anyways, I start listening in, and am I able to see what's going on from where I'm at, or would I have to sneak a little bit closer?
If you peek around the corner, you can.
Okay.
You've gotten the sense that the guards don't really care if you're like looking. They've kind
They're
of
not really
seen
good
a
at their
bunch of people
jobs.
around here already. So yeah, they don't seem to be all that bright, shall we say.
Okay, so I peek around the corner and I kind of see what's going on, but I'm not approaching just yet. That'd probably be really freaking suspicious.
Okay.
You know, like house party. Let's just go check out a dead body.
Whoa, whoop, whoop.
Okay, I'd like to investigate.
Alrighty.
Body.
So you walk in, and then the other guy there with his the other guard with his pike is just kind of hanging onto it awkwardly. He's like, "Yeah, so." He points to the body. It's just the old guy is in his gown. He's wearing a priest's robe with you see symbols of a big sun.
Okay, do I recognize them?
Roll a religion check. In the meantime, this guard's standing here, like kind of tapping away at his spear, and he's like, "Yeah, this guy's like super dead."
Just a little bit, not just a little.
You're new, aren't
you? But yeah, religion check 6. It's probably one of the good gods that are being worshipped here.
Okay.
Probably. We don't know.
Yeah, investigate the body a little closer.
Yep, sure. Roll investigation. Sweet, natural 20. All right, so by the way, when I say a natural 20, that means she rolled a 20 on the dice without even having to add any stats to it, just a 20, and that's like a critical success. Critical win. Whereas a 1 would be a critical fail. That'll come up red in the chat box, and bad things happen when that happens. So, indeed. Checking out the body, you kind of roll him over off of his stomach, and when he's on his back, you see a large, well, not a large, a small slit through his chest where something's
okay.
Stabbed into him, probably some kind of dagger by the look of it. But it doesn't take the shape of a normal dagger. This one's kind of curved like a snake.
Okay.
And it's been stabbed more or less directly into his heart. And he's fallen forward onto it, and the dagger's been pulled out, and it's like a big streak of blood.
So they took the weapon then?
Yes, there's no, like, dagger lying around or anything. But it looks like, just from the wound itself, you could tell that was like it's like a snaky, bendy kind of blade. You also find on his person this. It's a scrap of cloth that was curled up in his hand. You kind of have to peel his fingers away from the rigor mortis, and you find a scrap of cloth, black cloth with a white, seemingly broken skull on it.
Okay. Do I recognize it? This is the sign.
Roll a history or religion check, whichever one you have a higher number in.
History or religion? I think history.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a symbol dedicated to Vecna, who was an evil old maid. And he amassed quite a following as he tried to ascend to godhood.
Okay.
There's a big long story about him, but basically his cult was disbanded when he was killed before he got to ascend. And yeah, there are 2 different symbols that are dedicated to him. So there's this one with the broken skull, and there's one with a hand with an eyeball in the center of the palm.
Okay.
Yes. This is definitely a symbol devoted to Vecna.
What's the alternate?
The other one is a hand, and in the palm of the hand is an eyeball.
Okay.
Um,
I'll take that with me.
okay. All right. You have that now in
Mm-hmm.
your journal. It should be on your the newspaper tab. There's journal tab.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Should have it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I don't have to write that. Nice.
Yeah, you can if you want. But
Okay.
it's also okay.
Does anyone want to do anything? Just I don't want to take up like too much
Oh no.
time for myself.
So
I walk in without even speaking to the guard.
Alrighty.
Just push them aside.
Wow.
These guys are so bad at their job.
step aside, loser.
Yeah, you walk up to the front door and this guy's like, oh, and you just walk right in. He's like, okay.
Well, now that I noticed that more than one person went in and nothing really happened, I actually more inclined to go in now. And as I pass by, I say, "Oh, hi again," and just go in.
So I see the group of people. So I see the group of people, and I see a bunch of people just walking in. So I just run past, but I just push the guy to the side, and I say, "Step aside," and just get in.
Poor dude. Getting shoved around, just like.
You're. By the way, you're probably fired. Just so you know. Don't put this on your resume. Just FYI.
You see the kind of the color wash through his face. He's like, oh.
I am looking out and I don't see anyone except the guard. I go up to the guard and talk what the heck is going on, if that's okay.
Is there a party in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you approach the guard. Hello. Were you with all of them?
Yeah, they just ditched me. They don't accept this.
So,
He says, well,
I'm high noble.
They're my servants.
Exactly.
Do I hear any of that through the window?
why do you want
the
to
windows are all
ask
closed.
her?
Okay,
Okay.
so I probably didn't hear anything of that.
Probably not.
I was gonna say something like, I don't know her.
But yeah, so you approach the guy, and he kind of once he sort of recognizes your general demeanor and who you are as a person, he kind of perks himself up a bit.
My
and
lady.
looks a little more, tries to make himself look a little more professional and important. Yeah, there's been a bit of an incident. We've found there's a body. A guy's been killed. We're waiting for the guard captain. That's yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know if I want to go in just yet.
Alrighty.
So I kind of walk in, and I kind of notice what, like, all the stuff that's going on, and I'm like, and I go, oh, what the fresh hell just happened in here?
The guy with his spear there is just like, he's a dead guy.
No biggie.
He's dead.
Don't panic. As he panics.
I could. Can I ask him if he has any idea of who could possibly be the one who killed the guy? If they have any idea.
He kind of shrugs and he's like, I don't know. Maybe the hand. I don't know. Could be just like a random burglar who broke in and caught him, or I have no idea.
Can I do a perception check on like the room, or like would it be
Yeah.
investigation? Yeah.
Either one.
Okay, perception. There.
Oh.
That looks sad.
Okay.
No.
Looking around the room, you don't spot anything that's kind of off in any way. Like it just seems perfectly neat room, and then there's a stabbed dead guy on the floor.
Okay, fair enough.
Just that's the only thing that's really standing out to you.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I look at the guard and I go, there's an upstairs, right?
Well, this is the upstairs. Immediately as you walked in, you walk up a set of stairs, which are just over
okay.
there. And yeah, the bottom story was just storage and living space.
Oh, okay. Is there any other rooms besides just these 2 rooms?
Yeah, there's a end of the hallway here that continues on around the bend.
What was that?
There's end of the hallway here. It kind of continues on around the bend there.
I ask if he knows if there's anything going on in the other rooms, if he's seen anything suspicious in the other rooms.
He says, no, I don't think so. It's just kind of a boarding house. There are a few extra beds and just some other storage.
Am I able to go check on that, or?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay.
All right, so as you go down here,
Am I able to do a perception check in this room, or would it be more of an investigation?
Depends on what you're looking for. A perception check is more for surveying the general room. If you're looking at a particular thing and checking one particular thing out, that's investigation.
Let's do a perception check on the room. So,
Alrighty.
1 sec. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Okay. So, looking around in this room, the storage, there's really nothing all that interesting here. Like, there's just some barrels, crates, just what you see here. Looks like storage for grain and sheets and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I'm just going to leave this room because I don't see anything of importance in here.
Okay.
I suppose as a priest, he wouldn't have lots of personal belongings, just a few
No,
things.
he doesn't seem to have. On him, there's a small pouch with 5 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm not gonna take them.
Okay. But yeah, apart from that, there's really no other personal belongings on him apart from his.
Okay, but in his room though.
Mm-hmm.
I assume this is his room.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed like the 2 out of these chests.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go through his
Have a
stuff?
look at him? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So opening up the first chest, there's just average commoner's clothes.
Okay.
And looking into the second chest, there's some extra robes with the same big sun on them.
Okay. Nothing else.
No, nothing really. Like boots, that kind of stuff.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell like the guard that's here that I will wait for the captain to show up so I can talk to him about what I found out.
Alrighty then.
I would like to
Guy
go
is
see.
like, oh, okay. Well, we'll still be here. So, yep. He really looks like he doesn't know what to do in this situation at all. Bambi AF.
I want to see if I can find out what religion the priest was.
Okay. Roll a religion check.
Just gonna chill out here.
Sit in the bed.
I'm gonna lay on this dead guy's bed.
Totally fine.
My bed now.
Just gonna sit here. Oh, totally fine. Yes, you do. You do recognize it. This is Pelor, the god of sun and healing. God of the sun and god of healing. It's his logo is just like a big shining sun.
Okay.
I would like to go into the room with the 4 beds.
Yep.
And I know I'm probably beating a dead horse, but I want to check.
Yep. All right. Go ahead.
Which role is this? Investigation, probably.
You're just gonna look around the room just generally, or anything in particular.
Anything in like just something interesting that could probably sell well, but I know he's a priest, but I still want to look.
Looking for valuables.
Yep.
All right.
Horrible.
It's
Yeah.
Are you
Investigation.
stealing?
Wait, what? Who said?
Are you stealing?
No one knows that. No one's seeing me unless
Well, I was just talking to
No
you.
one sees.
no one followed me.
Yeah, worth mentioning, like, the things you know as a player is not necessarily the things your character knows, so that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
Can I just say a sneak by? Do I have to roll a sneak?
Roll a stealth check. Anyone who wants to see if they can spot him,
Go in
like
there.
from where they are inside.
What do I need to roll to, like, just...
A stealth check, right?
Perception. If he's rolling
no,
a stealth
perception.
check, it would be perception to see if you can spot him.
Perception...
Oh well, geez.
Yeah, you sitting over there on the bed, just
Nothing.
nothing.
Blank.
But yeah, the other two, you guys definitely see him just sort of.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
sliding
follow
off and
him.
Sneaking into the other room.
I'm gonna.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
No, go.
I follow him. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I see him, but I don't do anything about it.
Okay, well, I follow him because I already know this guy is already
It's
sketchy as
shady as fuck.
fuck. So I follow him and I sneak up behind him and then I shout, "What are you doing?"
I'm here to judge you.
And I turn around, a little startled, and say, "Oh, there's no need to be so hostile."
I'm not being hostile. You're acting shady as fuck.
What am I doing that seems so shitty to you?
Well, first off, you are talking to the guards about a murder, and you seem really suspicious, and then you come up here when it only piques your interest, and then when no one is looking, you loot around the room, and I
didn't do anything yet.
yet? What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know. Like I said earlier.
I don't know. What does that mean?
If you remember our conversation earlier, you would remember.
I'm having a blank here.
Real quick, looking around the room, you found nothing of real value, just commoners' clothes and just replacement bed sheets for the beds. Looking at all the chests and stuff.
Do they have one big blanket?
Put it back.
Blankets? Yeah, there are blankets and stuff in the chest.
I think a big blanket.
Put it back.
Make me.
Oh my god.
Okay, I make him. What do I roll for that?
Well, it depends how you want to make him.
Can I tackle him to the ground?
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. So
Can
roll.
I try to dodge that, or is this too sudden?
Okay, what do I roll?
Roll 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay,
And,
So, strength.
yeah. And Kay, you're gonna roll.
what was it? 1d20?
Yeah, plus your whatever you have in your strength.
Okay, so it's how do I do that again? It's -R 1d.
/R 1d20 plus whatever number you have in your strength, which for you is 2.
2,
So
right?
1d20 plus 2.
Okay.
And Kay, you're gonna roll 1d20 plus 4.
Oh, okay, I'm rolling
That's
for
your
my
dexterity,
dex.
so you can dodge out of
Yeah,
the
you're
way.
trying to dodge me. I'm straight up gonna football tackle you to the ground.
How well do I
Shit.
dodge this?
You okay? She comes at you and spears, and you just swiftly step aside, and she kind of stumbles a bit.
God! Oh, you son of a bitch!
So where does Lacey? Where do you end up in the room? So I can turn towards
I'm out here.
Right here. I probably fall flat on my face like a dumbass.
There's no need for violence around here.
Or is there?
There's no need for
He stuffs his blanket into his
stealing
bag.
either.
It's not gonna hurt anybody. No one needs it.
Well, still, that's pretty morbid to steal a blanket from like a dead person's house.
Oh, he won't mind. That's what he would have wanted.
How would you know what he would have wanted?
He's a priest. He probably helps people.
Y'all need
But-
Jesus.
He needs
a
Jesus. He needs Jesus. Does anyone hear this?
Yeah. Are we? Can we hear what's happening? Does anyone notice?
That I just fucking fell flat on my face.
Roll a perception check. See if you hear the scuffle.
If you heard Lacey thud on the ground.
19.
Seb
You guys
is
hear
just-
like raised voices, shouting, a bit of arguing, and then you hear just like sort of
Now-
like just stumbling in footsteps.
Now I want to get in.
Okay.
Then go in. The guard's obviously not going to stop you.
He's not stopping you.
These guys are really bad.
Wait, how do I rotate my character again?
If you click on it, there should be all the little squares for like the resizing around it, and there should be one that's just offset on its.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
I
and
see.
that'll-
Thank you.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on like that?
So you walk in and you see this body.
I demand answers.
There's the guard.
like-
There's people standing around. There's people in the other room fighting. There's this other woman just like sitting on a bed. Casually. It's a
Does the
very
guard-
confusing place to be.
Does
To be
the
totally
guard
honest.
actually? Does the guard actually hear the scuffle in the other room, or?
He does indeed. This guard here.
Oh, no.
with the spear. He sort of moves past everyone and goes to check out
Even
what
through the
happened.
wall.
I'm gonna rat you
can
out.
Can I conceal the blanket before he sees me?
No.
I want to stuff it under the bed.
Roll sleight of hand.
Alright. Boom! What does that give me?
Yeah, he doesn't see shit.
Lacey, you can tell him.
Does
Okay,
Lacey
is
notice,
he gonna
or-
be smart enough to believe me? So I caught this guy stealing a blanket from this
Fucking
room.
blanket.
The guard looks over at you, Kay. Says, "Is this true?"
No, it's not.
Liar.
Can I persuade him?
No, it's not.
All right.
Liar.
So roll,
There's a blanket missing in one of the beds.
no, you grab it from under the chest.
I just like point at like, do you not see the fucking missing blanket? You dumbass guard! I swear to God, you are fired.
No, I assume he would have grabbed one of the
I
ones
swear to
from
God, when
one
your
of the
captain-
chests.
I can't
Yes,
hear what you're
you are
saying,
so-
Nick.
I assume that he would have grabbed one of the blankets from one of the chests. That's yeah. I assume that Kay would have grabbed one of the blankets from inside of one of the chests.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the beds all still had their blankets on, but the guard roll a deception check, Kay.
Oh, good. I hope I... Oh, well, that's good. I think,
Yeah.
maybe.
Says, well, look, it's just a blanket. Just why don't you guys just here? And he steps aside and allows you to
Get
pass.
up.
He's like, why don't you guys just leave the room here?
I walk past the
Okay.
guard, but right before I leave the room, I look at him and be like, when your captain gets here, you are so fired.
Well,
Like,
he just kind of grumbles.
Hold on.
I'm moving
now you probably
away.
would see me take that...
No, sweetheart. No.
What?
is that the kitty?
I gotta move away. I move away just being so shocked that
Well, he told us to leave the room, so...
Get out of the room.
Yeah, get out of the room, and I'm like, kind of here.
I'm glaring at you. I'm just giving you side eyes.
The guard kind of stands in the doorway and just tries to block anyone from moving through.
I don't like how this is going.
You shouldn't.
He will just kind of step between you guys over here, and he'll look down the hall to the other guard, and he'll just kind of wave and give a bit of a nod. And the other guard says, "All right, why don't you guys head outside and go back and enjoy the rest of the festival? We've got the rest of this covered. That's fine."
Well, nothing to see anymore here for me, so I'm out of here.
All right, you're gonna just stand by here, let everyone pass.
Can I make a turn around the corner so I can just hide there?
Yep.
Good. I'm staying at the corner.
Yep. Okay.
I give a defeated sigh, and then I leave, and I kind of walk this way.
Okay.
I demand answers. Who the hell is that in? What?
Yeah, he just walked in after everything was done, like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Chaos.
It seems like you missed the panty raid.
Excuse me?
Anyway, what would everyone else like to do?
They're just gonna sleep in his place for the night.
Chris is like, I'm just gonna sleep right here.
Boy, I ain't moving. This is my bed now. Get your ass out. But yeah, these guards, they kind of look a little agitated, and they kind of want people to leave.
Okay.
Or so it seems.
No one's leaving.
No one's going anywhere.
Okay, so
I'm too triggered.
Did your character say that?
guys, I'm feeling so attacked right now.
What?
I have to have fun, honestly.
What?
Right, so what's everyone else? What's everyone else doing? Let's go one by one. We'll start with
Why?
start with you, why not?
Okay, I'll ask guards if Captain's gonna take a while to get here.
Yeah, they kind of look at each other and they're like, we have no idea how long he's gonna take.
In a while.
He's a very busy guy. It's a very, very busy week.
How are these guys not fired? Seriously. Guys, suck
Okay,
at your
I'll
jobs.
ask, is there any place I can find the guy? Because I think what I found out is pretty interesting.
Well, if anywhere, he'll either be near the main courtyard where the marketplaces are, or he'll be at the guardhouse. He could just be on patrol. We're not sure. We kind of have everyone out and about today.
All right.
They kind of look like they don't really know the routine, like what the whole plan is.
Clearly.
They must be new.
Can I talk to the manager, please?
Soccer mom voice. Can I speak to your manager? You're making me incredibly late to pick up my kids from like soccer practice.
You may be even more late for CrossFit.
And now I have to cancel my yoga class because of this.
How late are you to CrossFit? 6 years. Whenever I want.
Okay, right. So that situation. They don't know if the guy's even going to actually show up. Thanks for the information. Could have said that before.
Just leaves like wave a middle finger at them like you suck.
Okay. All right, so I'll leave.
All right.
Bye, suckers.
I'm a little too triggered.
Too triggered to leave.
Yeah, I'm still in
She's
shock after
having, like-
seeing a dead body.
She's having Vietnam flashbacks right now.
Exactly.
In the confusion, I tried to take the 5 gold pieces without anyone noticing.
Roll a,
God damn it!
I mean, these guards are pretty good, so I highly doubt they're gonna notice. They're gonna be like, oh, it's fine, it's just 5 gold pieces.
yeah, the priest isn't going to fight back either. So you can either roll stealth or sleight of hand, whichever one you have.
I feel like he was waiting for me to leave. And I was waiting to see if anyone actually tried.
All right,
I'm not that shitty of a person.
Yeah.
I forgot he had 5 gold. They could have looted him.
God damn it.
We could have all just ganged up on Gunther and just beat the crap out of him.
All right, so you grab the small coin purse, pocket it, and as you're leaving, as you're walking by the guard with the sword by the stairs, he goes, why don't you just go ahead and put that back?
So, okay, just to get this straight, he lets a shady-ass merchant steal a dead man's blanket, but, you know...
Just so I know, do I still have that blanket, or did I leave that under the bed?
Oh, you still have the blanket. You
You
stuffed it
kept
into
a
your
blanket.
bag.
I don't know why you wanted a
So you
blanket.
can put that on your...
Fair enough.
Yeah,
list of
seriously,
things
why
you
a
have,
blanket?
your treasure.
It'll come in useful for some other day.
Could be.
I'll know when it becomes useful.
Yeah. Watch it save the whole party.
With a blanket?
Oh no, everything's falling. We need a tarp. Like, I've got it.
This blanket will be our salvation.
I give him a cross look and say, "Did you say something?"
Intimidation 16.
He kind of looks a little nervous and kind of grips the hilt of his sword a little tighter and goes, look, just leave, okay?
Oh my God.
I hope these guys get fired, like, seriously.
I leave.
Okay.
So I'm still triggered in the room while the guards are like, what the hell do we do with this shit?
Can someone please,
they're looking
like,
at each
remove...
other. The guy with the spear is kind of looking at you, like he goes to like wave a hand in front of your face and see if you're still like conscious.
Indeed,
Are
I
you
am.
alive? Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't say anything. Is this what death looks like?
You must be new to this.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
She's
Have you seen a person?
You
Have you ever, like, has anyone ever looked at you, like, wrong? Like, gave you a bad look?
They could
Has
have
anyone
because I'm
ever
a princess.
frowned at you?
They could have because I'm a fucking princess.
This guard here is going to kind of
Right.
put his...
What a background, right? No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm high class, not a princess. Even though I like to think I am.
This
probably does
guard will just kind of like put a hand around you and be like, this way, and he kind of tries to guide you up through the hallway. As he does, I'll get you to make a perception check really quick. And as he tries to guide you toward the door.
Wait, perception check?
Perception, yes.
Yeah, okay. I do it, right.
Yep.
Roll for perception? Okay, hold on. I'm grabbing it. Hold on. The tab is like hidden there and it doesn't want to open up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh my god, it's not opening. There we go. Wisdom. Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, no, he just guides you toward the door and kind of leads you outside. Just kind of like carefully, like a hand on each shoulder, like easy down the stairs, very careful. he sees that you're incredibly shook.
Thank you, good sir.
Hope you get fired. I shout from the distance.
He grumbles again, and then he steps back inside, and then he closes the door.
Now, which way are the festivities again?
The what? Sorry, the festivities.
Which way? Yeah.
Either north or west. The roads kind of all form.
Oh, I was going the wrong way. Whoops. I realized I'm going the wrong way and actually turned to go the right way.
Yeah, all of it kind of leads toward the same thing. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So everyone is back out to town.